The following are based on true events. And hit the subscribe button. It helps us to keep going. Instagram intruder.
I currently have over 250,000 followers on Instagram. But during this quarantine, you might have noticed I stopped posting. I posted a pic, not paying attention to the store in the background. I had thought that this was just a pretty picture when it was Insta worthy. So I posted it. The caption talked about how I was doing in quarantine, and that I was going to be stuck in the same apartment for who knows how long. This was stupid. I did this. I know people don't feel sympathy for me, they all think that I gave it so easy. But that pic led a crazy fan to know where I live. On Insta, we all get some fans who like every pic and comment on everything. Not to mention blow up your DMs. But this guy saw the pic and found where I live because of it. Last night I woke up to banging on my door, and a man saying my time. He said I should let him and that I didn't have to be alone in quarantine anymore. He then began to read his response to my pics, as if that made him think I would be okay with it. I called the cops, and for over 20 minutes he talked to me through my door. I didn't respond. The cops came and he seemed confused. He said he was just trying to keep me company. When the cops asked him to leave, he got aggressive, screaming, "Let me in, I'm here for you." I didn't make a sound. As they escorted him out of the jilting, he said, "I know where you live." Right after my DMs blew up. I'm too scared to read them. Edit. I opened the first DM and it said, "I'm coming back," so scared I closed it and haven't read any more. What do I do?
An English teacher in China speaks out.
My son's an English teacher in China. Please read. China is not being honest with what's happening there. They have censored almost everything they can. People are dying more today than ever before. The deaths are worse as they are long drawn out and painful. Is a slow death with traumatizing pains. He's not allowed to speak or post on social anymore. His neighbors are healthcare workers, and they are trying to get the real information out to North America, in hopes that the United Nations can do something. The virus is spreading faster and killing more. Please read and share. There is no cure.
I can see the hospital from my room.
I'm in New York and it feels like the end of the world. I live close to a hospital and I get to see all the sick people entering the hospital. More people every day are headed in there, and what's worse is it looks like the only way out is if you are dead. Am I going crazy? We've been watching the people enter, and yet it doesn't seem like anyone is leaving. My aunt is a nurse there, and she told me today that every day they are briefed on how to handle the press and what to tell their families when they get home, and it's all lies. They are told to lie about how many people are infected and how many people are dying. What's worse is the rate at which people are getting better has drastically decreased. She said it's like the virus is mutated into something more strong. This will likely make it harder to get the vaccine.
The suicide they don't want you to hear about.
I'm not sure if I should post this. My neighbor was found in his apartment after he hung himself. What's worse is 2 weeks ago he was officially diagnosed with coronavirus. I could hear what was likely his mom and sisters crying in the hall. They mentioned he had written a suicide letter. I couldn't make out everything they said, but it was clear. He killed himself because the pain was too much. It broke him. My heart breaks for this family, but I have to know. How bad is it? Is it that painful that you want to take your own life?
I have coronavirus, and I haven't told my family.
I have coronavirus and I can't tell my family. I officially was diagnosed today and the doctors told me to isolate myself. I have to go to work tomorrow as we need the income. I'm not sure what to do. Part of me believes if I continue as normal everything will be okay. I don't know anymore. I don't want to die.